Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meezy69 and we are back with a new tank. It is the WZ111 version 2. It is a Chinese tier 8 premium tank. Now, when I first saw pictures of this, I thought it looks quite a nice tank. It hasn't got the pike nose. But in fact, I'm actually very disappointed in the tank. I've been playing the tank near enough all day, and I'm really not enjoying the tank. I'm probably not enjoying it because yet again it's another tier 8 heavy 122mm D25 T8. Now look at this is Blitz stars, and I put all the other 122mm pens. They've all got the same gun. They have all got, so there's 6 tanks there that have all got the same gun, exactly the same gun. The DPM on all of them is exactly the same, except for the Defender, because it's autoloader. The penetration is almost the same. It's the IS5 and the IS2SH is a little bit more. They all have 400 alpha. They pretty much all have 5.9 rate of fire, exactly the same reload, 120mm. It's all the same, and to be honest, it's getting boring. Now, I don't know why Wargaming are doing it. I mean, the tank itself looks quite nice. It's got a camouflage on it with an attachment. It looks quite nice, but give us something new. Give us something. I know we've just had the Chrysler, but for God's sake, stop bringing in tanks that are exactly the same as other tanks. Like, exactly. Why would anyone buy the WZ112 version 2 if you've got the 111 or the Glacial or the IS5 or the IS2SH? Now, I've got all of them. I haven't got the WZ111, but I've got all the rest. I've got the Glacial, I've got the IS5, I've got the Defender, I've got the IS2SH. Why would I spend my money on this tank? I really don't know. 6 degrees of gun depression, 42 speed, which is a little bit quicker than some of the others, same as the IS5 and the IS2SH. And even the armor, the hull is a bit better, and it's very troll, which I will show you. The turret armor, again, the turret is really nice, but compared to all the others, you've got the WZ111, the turret armor 230. This is 195. The Glacial 240. The IS3 Defender 249. I just don't understand why they would bring this in. And not only have they just brought this in, but ladies and gentlemen, it's in crates. Like, who is going to gamble in crates for a tank that is exactly the same as all the others? I really don't know. But let's go and look at the armor profile itself. So I'm now in training room with Martin Dogger, and we are both in the WZ112 version 2. And you can see the armor profile itself looks really, really nice. It's good at side scraping, it's quite good at hold down. You can see the bottom plate is really easily pennable, but the top plate is not so pennable. And you can see I'm going to switch to heat in a minute, and it's going to be grey, but we're still not going to be able to penetrate it. You can see we're getting bounces, we are getting shot in here. We go using the heat, and it still bounces from that front plate. So the front plate is very, very dry, and you can see the angle marking of that now. That does angle the bottom plate, but as soon as you are face onto it, anything is going to go through that bottom plate easily, very easily at distance, because it's quite a big bottom plate. But if you can hide that bottom plate, the hatches on top, they are very, very small, and you can see it's just, the armor's quite nice. The armor is quite nice, but for me, it's just not enjoyable. It really is not enjoyable. And you can see even face hugging that hatch, can't really penetrate that. Not actually sure where Martin penetrated on me, but I'm sure he'll have it in his video. Again, another bounce, and you can see just how strong the armor profile is itself. Even when you turn the turret to the left or the right, you haven't really got much weak points. But there, next to the gun, you have got the weak points if you switch to heat, so you can shoot either side of the gun with heat. But again, look, heat, top plate. We're going to wait for it reload. We're going to shoot anytime now, and it's not going to be able to penetrate. So the armor profile itself is not bad. It's not bad, and it is actually quite a nice looking tank. I do like the look of the tank itself. And again, yet again, another bounce. Face hugging here again. We've blocked 3,700, but again, this is just a training room. You're not going to be able to block that much in battle, especially if mediums start rushing you, and then you're going to be screwed, because it's the armor profile other than the hull and the turret is easily pennable. And if, as I said, if you get some Draculas or RUs or any quick tanks around you, you're not going to be able to get away with that. So here we're going to get on a battle. The aim time also for me just seems really slow. The ammo rack gets damaged quite a bit. I've already been ammo racked twice just playing this tank. The amount of times I've had my ammo rack damaged is insane. So the ammo rack is pretty weak. We're going to show you the strengths against the mediums. If you can angle and you can face, especially against the mediums and like TDs that haven't got great pen. The E25's got quite nice pen, but as soon as you're angled, now we are going to go for the Comet here, and now just watch the E25. He gets absolutely deleted from the SU-152. Full hit points, and he can take him out. And you can see we was on 69 hit points when these two tank attack. The E25 is gone again. Yet there we get another bounce, 1600 block damage, and we're gonna hopefully, we need to take out that Comet. So we need to bait a shot from him, and when I mean bait a shot, we're gonna angle up around the corner. So our front plate is not easily pinnable. You can only just about see his tracks. He fell for it, and we can take him out. However, we do go on to lose the battle, but we're still 1800 block damage, 2500 damage. Now, usually when I do a review, I always like to get an ace tanker mastery badge, or at least a first class. Now, playing this tank, I haven't even got a first class, and I'm not even going to bother attempting, because I'm just bored. I really am bored of playing this tank, and I just want to get the footage out so you guys can see for yourself if you want the tank, and if you don't want. But I don't want to spend so much time on it trying to get the ace tanker when I'm just playing it and I am really bored. But again, you can see the Chrysler angled up. You will get some bounces, and the Chrysler hasn't got great pen, so you will get some bounces. Against tier 9s, probably not as many bounces. But you angled up, if you're side scraping or hold down, of course you are going to get bounces. But you could do that in any of the other tier 8 premiums that are currently in the game. And a lot of people have got either the IS-5 because it's a clan tank, clan supply tank, the Glacial, which was a free event tank if you've got that. Now, if you have got any of those, then I really wouldn't get the tank. If you haven't got any of those, which for some reason, then well, it's crates, so you might be able to get it on the first crate, second crate, I don't know, or it could take you 40 or 50 crates, and this tank definitely is not worth 40 or 50 crates. Currently I'm not sure how much the crates are going to be and what the drop rate is. I do not know that information yet, but all I do know, it is in crates. And again, I don't know why Wargaming are putting tanks, tier 8 tanks, in crates. For me, it's just a waste. The accuracy here, look at that shot. You're going to get some of them shots, and I have noticed a few of them shots where you aim and you quickly shoot, and it has gone in. or it has hit the tank but not penetrated. And then other times I've done the same and it's just gone way past them, like way past them. This shot here, we're going to bounce actually on that T20. Stupid bounce, it's a T20, he shouldn't really be bouncing anything, especially from 122mm, but we do bounce him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to focus on the T20. We are going to get a bounce, I think, from him as we are crossing, and we're going to go for the Tiger 2. However, we have got the T20 with 3 tanks down. He does manage to penetrate us that time. So now we're going to push forward, and we do get ourselves into a bit of a sticky situation. So we do get a bounce, and now we have a Tiger 2. So we do need to turn, but as we are turning, I think the Carnarvon shoots me, but we do get a bounce from the Tiger 2. And again, because of that angle, we can now get around the Tiger 2. My teammate's going to shoot him, leaving him on a one-shot. And again, getting another bounce from that Carnarvon. So now the T20 has decided to move on. He's decided to push the VK100, not sure why, as he is full hit points. And that means he's not focusing us anymore. But the Carnarvon is, so we do still need to be careful of the Carnarvon. But we are going to take out, and we are bouncing that Carnarvon. He's not had much luck against us, but we are going to push forward. I think we're going to get one more bounce from him. There's just 2 tanks now. This Carnarvon is full hit points. We've bounced 1200 damage, and I think that, there we go, we tried the snapshot and it just fizzled straight past him. And we are going to push. We've got the VK100 with us, so we are going to push him. We're going to be greedy, we're going to try and get some more damage. The RHM takes out the Super Persian, just leaving the Carnarvon. So now I am only a couple of shots. I'm going to stick behind the VK100, who does shoot him, and we're going to aim up, and I think the T43 shoots him, which allows me to get the kill. So that is the WZ111 version 2. For me personally, it's not worth it. I'm not going to buy this tank. If you do, it is totally up to you. It's your money. You could do what you want, but for me, I am not buying the tank. But for now, I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon.